Royal family, blessed love, give thanks for your presence with us. Now, I'm sure that many of us would have heard of the assassination attempts on the life of Fidel Castro. I'm sure we would have heard of the many assassination attempts on the life of Colonel Gaddafi. But how many of us know of the assassination attempts on the life of Emperor Haile Selassie I? What about the sabotage, the helicopter crash, wherein Haile Selassie I came out unscathed, untouched, uninjured, wherein the pilot almost died? Royal family, welcome to the Tiger's Nest. We glorify Emperor Haile Selassie I. Honorable Priest Isaac here with you. It's going to be a wonderful program.
Family. I mean that, family. Our youths, our young ones, our children, we need them, redeem them, and clean them. You see them, or else the enemy will come and scheme them. Family. I mean that, family. Education for the nation that's full of salvation, biology, astronomy, and African theology, geography. Family. I love that, family. Whatever the age or the stage, that youth will be engaged with tutorials, activities, and videos from the studios of the Priest Isaac Institute of Holistic Knowledge. Family.
The International Homeschool Program is designed and recommended for all ages. The psychological state of our children is very important, especially in the environment that most of us live in. The International Homeschool Program provides online classes, activities, and videos that are fun for the youth and edifies them of their African heritage as well as the higher sciences. To enroll your family today, visit www.priestisaacinstitute.com, go to the main website, and search for Youth Corner. Or you can email priestisaacinstitute@gmail.com for a course sample. Give thanks.
Oh, yes, beautiful and royal family. Remember, it is a very simple thing for you to enroll in the International Homeschool Program. The link for the website is in the description below this video, priestisaacinstitute.com, priestisaacinstitute.com, or you can send us an email, priestisaacinstitute@gmail.com. And of course, ask us for more information. We can even send you some courses, aspects of the courses for free. So you can literally see for yourself what it is that you will be getting when you enroll your young ones in the International Homeschool Program. Definitely. And while you are there on the website, I will encourage you to visit Radio Anu, the international flavor, the universal spice, and of course, the Tiger's Nest radio program. This is a program that comes to you every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Caribbean time, right there on Radio Anu. Again, all of that is on the website, priestisaacinstitute.com. And again, the link is in the description below. And at this time, I think I would like to remind each and everyone of the upcoming edition of our brand new magazine entitled Kidemi. Remember, this is fully digital, online. I'm talking about brand new Kidemi. It is free. Subscription is free. And of course, subscription is free, and every edition coming to you will be free after such. It will be quarterly, every solstice and equinox, but the first edition will be a special edition, and it's coming out the 1st of August. So I'm asking you, family, to email us again, priestisaacinstitute@gmail.com. And of course, let us know that you would like to subscribe to the magazine. So when everyone is getting their magazine fully loaded and having a grand time, you won't be left out. And of course, we are encouraging you to share it with a friend. Very good. Now, as I said earlier, there have been many assassination attempts, even on the life of Emperor Haile Selassie I. And there was a specific one that stood out to me as it relates to the helicopter crash wherein the king came out unharmed. Now, let me highlight this for you, royal family. Now, this is a documentary highlighting Emperor Haile Selassie I. This was done by a German film company, and it was done in 1972. Now, what you would observe here, again, being in German, I do not speak German, but of course, some of you who are listening, I know you do speak German because you're in Germany for sure. Blessings to all the family in Germany that are always in tune to radio. I know, I'm telling you, never off. Give thanks for your presence. So you will know exactly what is being said here. And the reason why I am highlighting it in this way, because I'm going to utilize now the translation, the closed caption translation, to highlight a specific aspect of this film and what the narrator is saying. So the translation, the grammar is not going to be perfect. You know how it is. A computer translating from a documentary, it's not going to be perfect. I guess the AI is not as intelligent in that perspective. But the point is that you will obviously have an idea of what is being said. And the narrator is going to speak of the several assassination attempts, or the assassination attempts that have risen dramatically in recent times at the filming of this documentary, 1972. All right. What you're looking at here is a special ceremony with Abuna Thelafias. And of course, as I said, we're going to be highlighting a ceremony that the emperor partakes of every year. You see the emperor coming here in this is what, Mercedes-Benz. And of course, you could see all the flowers on the Benz, and everyone is happy to see the emperor. All right, very good. I'm going to play it a bit so you can hear it.
Wartet abseits der Straße
And
darauf,
also,
dass der Kaiser
I'm going to put on the closed caption
Das heißt dann,
so you
ihr
can
seid
see for
frei.
yourself the
Gefangene,
English
die zur Begnadigung
aspect
vorgeschlagen
of
sind.
it. Now, this is again a special celebration here, such a Memorial Day. And the emperor is passing through, and prisoners have an opportunity to shake the emperor's hands, and those who get the opportunity are deemed somewhat free. Now, I want you to listen to this and read this along with me. Very important, eh?
Sind aus kugelsicherem Glas. Benutzt ihn heute
Says,
nur.
but windows of the car from which the emperor waved to them are bulletproof glass. Imagine that. But the windows of the car from which the emperor waved to them are bulletproof glass. It's not only of use to you today because
Bei festlichen Anlässen
it rains on festive occasions. It rains on festive
Nützt ihn heute nur, weil es regnet. Bei festlichen Anlässen
for which it is always
offen.
Open.
Obwohl die Zahl der Attentate gegen
Although
ihn in letzter Zeit
the number of assassination attempts against him has risen alarmingly
bedenklich gestiegen ist.
Recently,
unaufgeklärt ist noch ein
an act of sabotage
Sabotageakt gegen den Hubschrauber des Kaisers
against the emperor's helicopter has been discovered.
Kaum hat sich vom Boden erhoben, löste sich der
As soon as he rose from the ground,
Rotor vom Propellerschaft und der Helikopter
the rotor came off the propeller, managed, and the helicopter
ab. Der Pilot war schwer verwundet.
Crashed. The pilot was seriously wounded.
Der Kaiser lief zur nächsten Straße.
And it says here, the grammar not perfect, the imperial car went to the next
Auto
street
an und brachte ihn ins Krankenhaus.
and took him to the hospital.
Selbst war unverletzt geblieben.
He himself was uninjured. Okay. Do we understand what is taking place here? Okay, fair enough. So he's showing you, first of all, they're highlighting the fact that the car has bulletproof windows. The glass is bulletproof. Why? Because of the uptick, the rise, the recent rise in assassination attempts on the life of Haile Selassie I. Yet still, the king moves through with his glass down, waving to the people. In this same video, you see him passing through in a car that has no top whatsoever. But yet still, the assassination attempts on the king's life has risen in recent times dramatically. So that means the king would have escaped several assassination attempts. Then it goes on to say now that Haile Selassie I was in a helicopter. And when the helicopter took off, the propellers just dramatically flew out. What sort of thing is that? It was another assassination attempt. They sabotaged the helicopter. Now I want you to listen to this good, eh? Now a helicopter crash is a very violent crash. You can hardly compare it to the crash of a plane, the way that it goes down, the helicopter spinning and all of that stuff. Okay. Now to prove that the helicopter, the crash was not only critical, but a drastic crash and definitely could be detrimental to life. The pilot, according to what we just read, was seriously wounded. So that alone shows you what type of crash it was. The pilot was seriously wounded. The emperor, the imperial king, was taken to the hospital. And according to the report, he was uninjured. Now, of course, our heart is with the pilot, you know. But I'm just trying to show you, talk about Daniel in the lion's den. Talk about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Because in the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they were thrown in the fire and they never got burned. The scripture even says like not even the hair. You could smell the hair, you know, on the skin burning. You know, some of you, when you smoke your little spliffy and it comes down to the little roach and you're smoking it, it all burn up your moustache. I haven't gone through that in a very long time, but you smell the hair burning. It's as if when Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego came out of the fire, not even that you would smell. Their clothes were still on perfectly, and they just walked through fire. Haile Selassie and the pilot in the helicopter, and the helicopter crash. That ain't no joke. And listen to me. The pilot was seriously wounded. Not the both of them escaped, you know, unscathed. The pilot was seriously wounded. Seriously. To death, Rasta. And the emperor wasn't wounded as badly. No, he was uninjured. Now tell me. Yeah. And don't forget, thousands upon thousands of years ago, yeah? Several thousands of years BCE, we had on the walls in the temples of Abydos, we already see the helicopter. Yeah, the Black Hawk helicopter, the war tank, and the hovercraft in ancient Kemet, just as our ancient ancestor now said. I'm talking about Brother Vaughn Benjamin. Highly in the Coptic. Helicopter. Highly in the Coptic. Yeah.
Yeah, in a aura. Rest of man a pick up in a eternal aura. I'll tank them a come out a fly out a helicopter. Highly Coptic and the Ethiopian together. Who designate for open eternal aura. I'll tank them a come out a fly out a helicopter. Highly Coptic and the Ethiopian together. Rest of man a pick up in a eternal aura. I'll tank them a come out a fly out a helicopter. Highly Coptic and the Ethiopian together. Who designate for open Jah temple ya Abuna.
Do you want an accurate natal chart reading to know the true position of the sun, the moon, and each planet at the moment that you were being born? We at the Priest Isaac's Institute of Holistic Knowledge will create a precise natal chart for you and your loved ones, coupled with snapshot pictures of each planet, the sun, the moon, plus the constellations related to them. In addition to this, we will be giving you a detailed report of the alignment of planets to the constellations and its full meaning, not from an astrological perspective, but from an ancient astronomical perspective. You will have this report for the rest of your life and can share it with your friends and your family. To order your accurate natal chart today, visit our website, priestisaacinstitute.com, or email us, priestisaacinstitute@gmail.com. Blessed.